Now this is interesting. I was loading the game and read the hints, and it says about standard orders. If all the cargo for standard order is destroyed, the order will be considered failed. Standard orders that have been completed or failed can be attempted again. God damn it. After a certain amount of time, up to 12 hours has passed, so I honestly don't have to do them. Well, I've known that I don't have to do them, but I don't have to do them before I kind of, I don't know, complete the game. Do the orders for Sam, I guess. So they had new orders here. What sort? Orders for Sam. What the hell was... Oh. Strange sounds in here. Recovery toolbox from Holy Moses. I'm guessing... Where is it? It's the top one. River! What? No, it's the ruined shelter. Yeah. How about that? BTs. I'm not going there. Oh, the Elder has BTs. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm gonna have to make my way to the engineer then. Although... I have means to fight BTs. Somehow I feel like... Honestly, I want to... Because in this place I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't make anything. I can't fabricate stuff. At least not before I... Well, before I find a way to make them my friends, which probably is doing these missions for them. So I'm gonna need grenades and stuff to get to that crater. If there's BTs around. And also if I'm going to this place, the Elder, there's gonna be BTs around. On which side? I don't know. Do they come through water? The BTs. I haven't seen that yet. They may. Well, anyway, if I'm going towards that place, I'm going to... Yeah, storage is empty. I'm going to come through here, I would think, so I won't have to take the mission now. Somehow I believe this crack here is the only way in. Well, you could probably go over the mountains. This seems like a logical entrance point. So it totally makes sense to come through here. No. Oh, I bet they don't have anything either. Oh yeah, and can I make these guys... Oh no. Oh no. This might be our only base of operations. I don't think I can join these places to the chiral network either. Until I finish some missions for them or something. Oh my god. Well, hey, I got mail. What is it? Why is this yellow? Or because it's an order? I don't know. All about preppers. Oh, thank god, I thought it's all about preppers. Like, 7 pages long or something. We made rounds of the local preppers when I first arrived here with Bridges 1. Why do they have one looking like I? There should be some interviews floating around that the records team transcribed. Take a look if you get the chance. Interviews floating around. Okay. We were mainly sounding out the situation on the ground and trying to convince them to join the UCA, of course. But we already suspected they weren't the type to follow the herd. Why else would they be out there? Still, we found the odd community-minded soul among them. Not all were holed in shelters by choice. Some were running from something. Others had just been born into the life. Getting the few we did to throw their lot in with the UCA was a what? Getting the few we did to throw their lot in with the UCA was a pain in the ass, though. Oh, yeah, okay. It took a while to get what that means. Didn't help that the chiral network wasn't up and running back then either. All we could do was put the parts in place and promise they were going to work someday. I think Gamma might have helped that sentence a little bit. I'm trying to find the rhythm, how the fuck, what it means and stuff. And now they finally do. Thanks to you. And there's a comma. That could have been written without comma and make wonder what the hell does that mean. Could be the skeptics might finally come around now that we can show as well as tell. You keep up the good work, you hear? Get us all back on the grid. Well, you are on the grid. I've gotten you back to grid. Don't know. I'm gonna get the other guys on. Well, William Lake liked it. Nothing much. Oh! If I put a marker on the map, does it show on the horizon? If I just set it here? Blim. Now there's a marker. Oh yeah, I can plot the route. How does it show? Does it show? It doesn't show. Wrong keys were pressed. Well. Oh yeah. That's how. But it doesn't show here. It doesn't really matter if I make it or not. The line. Okay, let's head this way. See what's coming. I scanned it, there's nothing there. Didn't even bother to watch my weight. Watch my weight. Join the Weight Watchers and stuff. Let's see. Nice. What was it? 52! That's not bad. Any medals for the thing? Yeah, I guess this black ground is kind of barren. Well, not... I don't mean barren like barren that there's not growing anything, but... Actually, obviously there is growing anything, but I mean that there's not much stuff lying around. Did I make a... There. I did. I have to go this way. Is it on top of the thing? Yeah, it is. Crikey, and that's the river. Or is it that one? Wait, am I facing the river now? No, I'm looking at this. So it's the one on the left. That one, I guess? No, he's looking this way. So it's more to the left? That doesn't make any sense. What the hell is that? Oh, I can chase a shoulder. I didn't know that. How do I... What the hell is that? Oh, this mule truck. Huh. So that's the mule base. Ooh. So this is the crouching terrain basically. So I have to keep an eye out for the pylons again. Cryptic bio. Biotes. You can see one island right on the middle of the screen right now. Right in front of my cat. Where does it go from there?
Like the quiet.
I can't see where it continues. I could try to sneak in on the area without any cargo. Let's see any other pylons. Maybe I should just go around. Make it easier on me. I'll go over here. It's real shallow, I guess. Ah, so standing still in the water doesn't replenish my stamina. And also I don't see a way over. Yeah, I know. But I have to get across. Well, I don't have to, but I'd like to. How deep is your ferry? God damn it. It's always something.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Not now. I'm playing a game. I guess we're going down this way then. Oh, maybe I can cross it over the rocks. Maybe. For some reason I can't jump anymore. Why am I bleeding? Why's the bloody footprint. And what was that beeping? Hey, it jumped. I'm trying to jump for a while. If I could only jump over that. I can. Great. Everything is perfect.
Folks will be real grateful for your sacrifice.
Will they though? What do I get? Likes? Yay. Can't eat likes. Is this another one of those pavas? I think so. There's the mule camp. Hello. I have nothing. Well, I haven't. I do have crystals, but
You there. Bridges wants you.
what? Who? Where? Oh no. Not the rain, please. No BTs, please.
There
I
we
think
go.
I brought 5 grenades. I sure hope it's enough. I think I have some piss grenades and stuff. Ooh, is that a... That's a mule. That's a mule truck. Behind that bush up there. Make it its rounds. Okay. What's behind this rock? Is it crystal or box? It's a crystal.
There we go.
Yes, we do. Please tell me I have another ladder. It's not here. Yeah, I have. Oh, and I have a PC, PPP, CPC, CPP, PCC. Oh, but I don't think I'm in the chiral network coverage. Oh, that's great. Only 3. Can still remember the time when I got 4. Maybe I'm imagining it. Is it this way? No, it's still more to the left. Oddly. Oh, it's probably that river thingy. Is it a river when it's coming down the mountainside? Probably yes. Oh, there is a yellow dude. We don't like the yellow guy over there.
Be nice if somebody could fill in for me for a day.
Yeah, probably. Where can we find an undead man to do your job? Oh, it's... What happened here? Oh no,
I don't know what these people would do without me.
I think it's gonna rain. Still more to the left. All left. All that is left. The other crater is down back here. Was I to go to this place too? Oh no, this is the crater. Oh. Well, this is the crater. But what are the smaller ones then? Is this one big mama and then this is just a little on the side? I don't know. The side of it looks pretty much like that. Not really. Maybe it's just landfill to make this place happen. Who knows? Well, let's have some time fall. Or not. What do I know? Apparently nothing. Which is good. This time it's good. Usually not so much.
Well, at least I'm getting my steps in.
Yeah, there's that. I'm not. Also, you can fit through those rocks between them. Oh yeah, you can. You have to believe. Oh, there's a yellow submarine. No, blue green.
Sam, he's our man.
Isn't he? I'm guessing that's the best way up. That would be the secondary choice. Actually, would that be the first choice? I don't know. This doesn't look so bad. There's lots of grass and stuff. So when the need arises, I could grab the grass and pull myself up if the roots are tied in the ground. I don't know
All you gotta do is put your life on the line.
what sort of grass this is. Maybe they don't have much of roots. And if the soil is loose, well, if the soil is loose, it's not gonna stay on this hillside. Yeah, El Gato is doing its thing again. Everything is snapping and cracking.
1 foot, right in front of the other.
Oh no, it's that far away. And that's the place I came from. Oh. What kind of loop did I do? Kinda makes sense. I thought I went further around by how it looks here. I think I was at that paver thing. Oh. Oh god, am I gonna be able to climb this? A lot steeper than it looked from down there. Nah, it's good. So far. Oh, there's some sort of trail even. Or maybe it's... Yeah, it could be
No way
the...
out here, but us damn fools.
Yeah. The way stuff has been sliding down. Did I see raindrops? I hope not. Uh-oh. Is that the way? Kinda is, kinda isn't. Hard to tell, really. If I go down, I have to go back up, and this doesn't look good. And if I go around, this doesn't look too good, but it might be... I think I'll go around. Or at least try. But I'm seeing some sort of strands. That might mean that there's timefall coming down pretty soon and we'll be meeting our best friends. The beached things. Which I'm not looking forward to. Oh, there's some crystals.
Yourself and me. There we go.
Indeed we do.
Nice.
I think this would be the way. This game could almost use a minimap. Of course it wouldn't be realistic. As in every other sense, this game is highly realistic. Oh, what do you know? There's a place.
One foot right in front of the other.
Ho ho ho. I think I'm gonna make it. Hello, pylon. You look friendly.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Fragile Express. There's some sandals hanging on the thing. Cool. I didn't check if there was anything to pick up. Well, it's too late now. We're here. I've reached marker A1. Is there anything here? No. I thought maybe it would be refilled with goodies. Maketh a delivereth. What am I bringing in? Can't remember. Prescription medicine. Oh. That must be helpful. Maybe they'll let me join them in the network.
Delivering cargo.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return.
I do.
You have my gratitude. Let's see how's the package.
Should be fine.
Wow, this is great. Excellent job, thank you.
%6 damage. Oh my. Oh, I could have sprayed it. No, 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 no. It should be container damage. Why would container damage matter? Huh. They still thought it's awesome. So, got some sauce. Any levels? 1. Only 1. I'll have to make it do.
Ah, so you're here on behalf of Fragile Express.
Indeed.
Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you.
What?
When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, She could be just another one of their victims.
Could have been Higgs.
Are you connecting the chiral network?
Yes, please.
I don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
Hello?
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, but preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic chiral network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their chiral printing facilities to replenish your supplies.
Woohoo!
They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact.
Goodie.
Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
I guess I will. Like I had a choice. I don't feel I had a choice in any one of these. I don't think that because I haven't had. Yay. New strand. That was fast. Oh, was it the same thing as this one? I don't know. Elder has entered contract with Bridges.
The company just got too big. In times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers, too. Otherwise, we'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states. Connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble. Sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See you around.
I'll try.
Good work.
And some people
New
want to
order
unify the
available. Please
whole
access
world.
delivery terminal for further information.
Standard order, where is it to? Lake Knot. Well, I think I'm headed that way. 19 kilos. What's my current weight? Oh, it's right there. 50. $70 kilos. Sure, it's just over half of what I can carry. I think I can take it. Wait, how much? $50 metals. 100 metals, 200 metals. Ah, 960 metals. Oh! I could... Oh my god, they're far away. I could start hauling metals to these auto pavers. The problem is there's a couple of them. Are those in the Halo? No, not Halo. Mule. Are they on the Mule territory? Some of those pylons. Not pylons, goddamn auto pavers. If they are, what am I supposed to do about them? Now arises another question. I could go around where I came from, and there, in theory, shouldn't be any BTs, because they weren't coming this way. Of course they could be. Or I could risk straight through, and this might be one big BT field. Mainly because the Elder said to have PTs around. And the engineer is the only one left. It says only mules. So I'm thinking they may have had it in order to think that I come through the engineer and elder to craftsman. The PTs would be between engineer and elder. I guess we're about to find out. Probably in this episode too, because it's only 35 minutes in. Let's take this. We're on our way that way. On our way that way. We're going that way anyway. What is it? Focus of this delivery is the condition of the cargo. Deliver it in the best condition possible, which might not be possible if it starts to rain. Examples of a paper-based medium that was once widely used. Oh, actually, does it have a... It doesn't. Huh. So there's no additional info except this. No one's gonna talk about it. Well, fine. Do I get anything extra? I guess not. Auto arrange, thank you. That might be better. Head out. So we're at, what? 69?
Order assigned.
Yeah, 69.7. Cool. Hello.
All right, that's one prepper way station.
Yeah.
2 to go.
2 to go. How do you figure? Oh, yeah. One joined. Oh. Remove marker. Thank you. Yeah, I guess they might join after I get the tools from here. They went in... Oh, yeah, they went in here. They're in this little tiny crater. I have to make my way back there. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I should have done this first. Leave all the stuff. Oh yeah, but I didn't have the grenades and I couldn't make more because I hadn't joined the place. Well, that's... At least this should be easy way through. Who knows if it is. We can go back there. I think it's actually this way. Is it? It is. Cool. Accidentally took the right way. Oh. Now that I thought of it, I can make grenades here. Let's make another pack of grenades. Just in case there are those thingies between this place and the... No, I can't. Oh. But... Wait. Didn't the Die Hardman exactly say that... Oh, they can use the fabricator thingy. Whatever, Carl printer. If they won't let me use... Instead I can claim materials. Oh, God. Well... So that won't work. I'll have to make the grenades back at the Lake Knot, was it?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Well, actually I don't, I have a bunch of grenades stored back there. So I just have to get them. Go get them. I don't understand why the Elgato is always doing that thing it is. Although it is possible I have incorrect sample rate. And the thing has to sample it as it goes, and it may be producing that pop-in. Where the hell is this place? Is it that little hut there? How long are the ropes? Guess we're about to find out. "30-meter rope." Oh. Well. "30 meters down." Oh god, do I have... I have 3 of these, so I can make it all the way down. Smack. Now I just go? Oh, this is freaky. Never done this before. Still a way to go. Is this level? Ish. 5 meters left. 3 meters left, 2 meters left. We're done. Boom. How steep is this? Not that bad. Think I can live with this?
It'd be nice if somebody could fill in for me for a day.
Or a week. Could take a week off. Wouldn't even worry about it. I have 3 of those. I have 2 of those left. I hope I can make it back up that thing. If I ever have to come back this way. I'll actually have to check the sample rate thing, cause now that it started to bother me, it's bothering me. This was popping like hell when I was playing something. What the hell was it? Not Dead Space, cause was Dead Space? I think I had a different capture. Oh, I changed it in the middle of Dead Space. And it was popping and banging. What about fear? Huh. No, I think the fear was done with the little odd thing that made MJPEGs or something. Come on. Why can't I pick this up? Did I miss it? I guess I missed it. Must have missed it. Where the hell is the place? Right in front of me. Well, it must be. Is that it? No, it's probably that. Oh, it's actually that. Destin as an engineer. It's there. Did it show me? Was it showing just a moment ago? Is that sound? Oh no. Thought I was hearing the
It's got some weight to it.
mule truck, but it's actually my lovely neighbors
Too close.
running something. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I was about to, but then I thought, if I will say it, they will come. Where the hell was the thing? Oh, I can actually check it out like that. Huh. I wonder if I was told that at some
One
point.
foot right in front of the other.
There's bugs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't fall. Instead, slow down and grab a crystal off you. I bet it's 64. Or is it 44?
Nice.
60. I wonder what that measure unit CG is. Chiral grams? Chiral grams. Where are you? That way? There was another crystal I saw just a moment ago, but I think I've lost it. Oh, I have the thing. Ceramics. And how far are you, Mr. Ceramic? 115 meters. I'm not coming for you. I will, however, take those crystals.
Fill in for me for a day.
Again, I think you're really in need of some you time. When we get back to Lake Knot, we'll have a rest at the private quarters or whatever the hell it was named. Don't go falling. Yeah, we'll take a rest and make some grenades. Drop some bombs and make some grenades. Haha. This actually hasn't been so bad. I thought it's gonna be a horror show. All around. What? Oh. Oh. It looked like it was level. Because it wasn't. And I almost broke my boots doing that stunt.
He's our man.
So I have to make a new pair of... Oh, unless the cobbler comes in when I'm sleeping again. Fixes my boots. That'd be nice. We're not that far away. No, we are not. Oh, still no lost packages or anything. Guess they haven't... Oh. Okay. Elda. I could bring them here. And trust them for someone else to carry. let's leave some of the stuff here and see how much stuff we have after that.
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
You there. Bridges wanted.
And requested. Parcel delivery unavailable. Well, what do you know? 1 out of 1. Minimum 1. So I could have more? Oh, once I prepared at what was it? Wind farm. They wanted resins. I brought a whole bunch of resins, and they only wanted the amount that was the minimum. I had extra, but they wouldn't take it. I had to recycle that. And first I had to suffer over that goddamn mountain I had to climb to get there with those extra resins. Although, was I on a bike? No. Not on the first try.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo.
Do that. I didn't spray it again.
Wow. You took really good care of this.
Thank you.
I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes.
What's
Thanks
that?
again.
Ooh, 0. I didn't need to spray it. That's gonna be a long way. 5 times. 4.5 times. 4.8. So I was expected to come straight here. Give me levels. At least 1. Oh no, because miscellaneous won't grow. But I still got 1. Oh, it did a little bit.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in the shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA.
So where the hell exactly
I
are
want to see
you?
what I've been missing.
I wonder. Or is there an underground section to this place? Probably because there's a door. Engineer has joined the UCA. Data for following. Power skeleton. Whoa! 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 Smoke grenade. Interview data acquired. Evo Devo unit. Prepper interview the engineer to Chiral Network 2. Huh.
And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time.
So can I make
In
my...
the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities. Track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package.
Goodie.
Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again.
Right now?
Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself.
Oh,
Works
I get it
perfectly
free?
in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
I get it for free. Holy shit. I was thinking of going out and getting stuff to make it, but I guess he has given it to me.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
Make it spin. Or 56 minutes in. I wonder if I can make it to... Carry? Why would I carry? Offload it and put it on.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
Yeah.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Yeah, I will. What is it? Oh, standard. Well, it doesn't matter, depending on which way it's going. It's going... Well, I'll take this, because I'm going that way. What is it? Custom-made vehicle inspection tools. Oh, maybe they'll give me... Well, it's standard order. I thought maybe they'd give me an access... Holy shit. Oh. There's a mule activity right between us. Between me and the lake knot. Maybe I can make it across... around? Because the problem is I'll have cargo and they will scan me. So I guess I'm not going there in this episode after all. Because it'll take me a while to go around. And if I end up going through, it'll take even longer. Focus on the deliveries on the condition of the cargo. High quality tools designed to perform specialized tasks. Alright, alright. Selected custom vehicle inspection tools. Accept. So I can make another skeleton. How much does it take? 160 resins and 120 ceramics. Smoke grenade, I don't have any of those. They're 2.5 kilos. Let's make one just to see what it is. I don't think I have one. I may have. Oh. What was the other thing? Oh, the books. Yeah. Arrange. And confirm. Head out and test the goddamn thing.
Order assigned.
Where do I find it? I guess I don't if I don't have it on me. Well. Can I find it now? Yeah. Can't wear. An active skeleton that increases cargo carrying capacity when the battery is charged. Press L3 to sprint even while carrying heavy cargo. Boosting will drain battery at an accelerated rate. Do I have to be in the nude to wear it? Hello.
Doesn't the guy at that last shelter have a special request?
This guy? Why be so cryptic? Why not tell what you're trying to say? Where's the thing? Oh, here. Okay, and offload. Confirm. Can I now? Yeah. $250 kilos. Oh, I don't have shoes on. Where's my boots? Also auto range. And now both boots are on the thing. Let's use the bad ones first, I guess. Gone. BB's not happy. Oh yes he is. I'm not happy. Oh, it's my stamina. Why wouldn't I have stamina? I don't get it. Another question about the things. Boosting will drain battery at an accelerated rate. I guess while I'm in this area, it'll be...
Thanks again for everything.
It won't be using batteries. Huh. No, I can pick up stuff and stuff. I guess that'll happen in the next one then.